Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Eric Oren.
Good morning and a happy pre-holiday hump day to you. Let's take a look at conditions right now on the high desert. As you can see here, we're looking at the 20s, 30s, and 40s here. We are a little bit warmer than we were this time of the morning yesterday, but we are going to have a slightly cooler day. We're going to top out somewhere in the upper 40s and low 50s today, and setting up for a cooler day tomorrow as well for the holiday. Now here's a look at your workday forecast in case you are headed in today. High is 51 degrees in Bend. By the time you are headed into work, should be close to around 42 degrees. By lunchtime, we're close to as warm it'll get for the day, and that's going to be close to around 50 degrees. We do expect some light precipitation to be coming and going probably until around noon, and after that dying off and becoming mostly clear, setting us up for a chilly evening. Sunset around 4:32 p.m. today. As we take a look at some weather headlines, as I mentioned to you, chance of rain early today should be fairly light. We're expecting close to around 1/10 of an inch in the area, and that's about it. We don't expect to see any snow in the mountains either, unfortunately, despite all the hopes and dreams of all those skiers and snowboarders out there. Unfortunately, we don't expect to see any high elevation snow there. Now, of course, we do see a cooler evening coming our way due to some clearing skies throughout the day, and that's setting us up for a chillier holiday coming our way, but still a reason to celebrate nonetheless. Here's a look at the satellite and radar in the Pacific Northwest. You can see some light precipitation already here with us across the area and in Central Oregon, and let's take a look here at the future track, give you an idea the rest of the morning looks like. You can see some scattered showers already made their way into the area, and as we get throughout the rest of the day, here's a look at just afternoon around 2 o'clock. You can see most of it has moved to the east here, and we are looking at mostly cloud cover as things clear out by tonight, as I mentioned to you, setting us up for a chilly evening ahead and cooler temperatures tomorrow. Now let's take a look at winds right now. Fairly active this morning. 5 to 15 mile an hour range is what you're going to see out of the south, and then typically going to stay in that area until this afternoon. Here's a look at the change in direction here. Going to be out of the north by this afternoon and a little bit more relaxed at this point. 5 to 10 mile an hour range for sustained winds, picking up maybe just a little bit into tonight, closer again to around 10 miles an hour. Of course, gusts closer to 15 to 20 miles an hour possible in punctuated areas throughout the day. As we make our way into the early morning hours, things staying fairly active, but maybe getting closer to around 5 mile an hour sustained range. Now, air quality, we do have some slightly unhealthy and unhealthy air quality in the southern parts of Deschutes County as we see continued pile burns, and of course we saw those conditions improve throughout the day yesterday. Hopefully that will be the same pattern we'll see today. Now, in case you're traveling today, I wanted to give you a look at some temperatures across the country. I know folks are headed different places, and obviously if you're headed into the western seaboard there, a little bit warmer. Across the central United States, we're seeing a little bit of a chilly trend, except right there in the center of the country and across the eastern seaboard there and down into Florida. Some warmer temperatures, and of course we are experiencing some slight travel delays in certain areas. There's a look at, and highlighted in yellow there, where we're seeing some moderately impacted travel conditions here on Wednesday as we head into the holiday. Here's a look at the Thanksgiving Thursday forecast for you, give you an idea what conditions will be like before we round the corner, and take a look at a 7-day forecast for you. We see a slight chance for some precipitation today and a cooler temperature set for tomorrow for the holiday. And then as we make our way through the rest of the forecast, we start building back up into the middle and upper 40s again, and overnight lows following suit again. We end up back in a more seasonable range.